It is one of the most powerful words in the lexicon of international relations, genocide. Today, President Obama's top diplomat bowed to pressure from lawmakers and religious groups and used that word to describe ISIS actions against Christians and others. Chief legal correspondent Shannon Bream tells us what that means and what took so long.
Daesh is responsible for genocide against groups in areas under its control, including Yazidis, Christians, and Shia Muslims.
Genocide. It's the word human rights advocates and a broad bipartisan coalition of lawmakers have been pushing the administration to use in the context of ongoing ISIS or Daesh violence against religious minorities in Iraq and Syria. Today's designation by Secretary of State John Kerry follows a months-long, at times very public push to get the administration to do something others in the international community had already done.
Sometimes there can be a paralysis of analysis, too much analysis, especially when the International Association of Genocide Scholars has spoken, our own International Religious Freedom Conference Committee in state has spoken, and others, including Pope Francis and presidential candidates on both sides of the aisle.
Just yesterday, the State Department indicated it would not meet today's congressionally mandated deadline for deciding whether or not to call the torture, kidnappings, rapes, and killings by the terror group genocide. And the White House couldn't explain what was taking so long.
Well, there's a very precise legal definition that is being carefully reviewed by lawyers at the State Department.
Yet today, the assessment was clear.
There is no question in my mind that if Daesh succeeded in establishing its so-called caliphate, it would seek to destroy what remains of ethnic and religious mosaic once thriving in the region.
And this designation is significant. It reflects the gravity of the situation there.
The label is just step one. So now what? On Wednesday, the State Department said it, quote, would not necessarily result in a particular legal obligation for the United States. And the response today?
We hope that it will help galvanize communities here at home and abroad to help us all do more to defeat this group, as well as to help us continue to collect and analyze information about their atrocities.
There is a UN Convention on Genocide that does trigger some obligations for parties to the agreement, but it has rarely resulted in concrete action. GOP Congressman Jeff Fortenberry, who authored a unanimously passed House resolution on genocide, says he's hopeful it will allow people to resettle safely into their homelands where the diverse religious groups had once helped to actually provide stability, Brett.
Shannon, thank you.